Okay, this is my audience. I need one of y'all to take the phone and video me, please.
I guess that's me.
Okay, and when I finish the speech, I need to get y'all one more time at the end, okay?
All right.
Okay. Do you ever wonder where that diamond on your ring came from? The diamonds in your earrings, your necklace? What if I told you that there are child soldiers losing their lives for those diamonds to be there? Thousands of children are dying, killing, and being exploited across Africa as a result of conflict diamonds. Not too many years ago, I read a memoir titled A Long Way Gone by Ishmael Bey. The memoir entails his experience as a child soldier who was recruited to fight for the Revolutionary United Front rebels during the Sierra Leone Civil War. The root of the issues occurring in Sierra Leone at the time were diamonds. I also performed extensive research over the lives of child soldiers. This is relevant to you because without you even knowing it, you could be helping to benefit the war efforts in Africa over diamonds, fueling the desire for child soldiers. Today, I will be talking to you about the reason for violence behind conflict diamonds, how to avoid purchasing conflict diamonds, and companies that have been or are associated with the distribution of conflict diamonds. Thousands of children across the world are being recruited into the military. There are more child soldiers in Africa than anywhere else in the world. Of course, diamonds are one of the largest conflicts in Africa. Diamonds have caused tremendous bloodshed across Africa. Diamonds have greatly intensified civil wars amongst nations in Africa as well. Sierra Leone, Liberia, Angola, the Republic of Congo, the Central African Republic, and the Democratic Congo are a few African countries that have suffered as a result of people's lust and desire for diamonds, according to Brilliant Earth. Rival groups in several African countries have assembled over hundreds of years to control diamond-rich territories. As a result of poor government interference, violence is widespread. Government, as fragile as certain governments are in the majority of African countries, lust for diamonds as well. Governments are largely responsible for the violence and atrocities in the mining field, according to geology.com. Governments also cause disturbance in countries that are not already at war over the conflict revolving around diamonds. Now that we know more about the history of conflict diamonds, let's move on to how we can avoid purchasing conflict diamonds. You can help contribute to the prevention of child soldiers by knowing what diamonds you can avoid purchasing, which decreases the need for diamonds to be distributed unethically. Every person should be aware of where their diamonds are originating from. According to the article, How to Buy an Ethical Diamond, published by the Time magazine, every consumer should ask their jeweler where the diamonds they are considering purchasing have been mined and what their background story is. If your jeweler is unable to answer these questions regarding the background history of the diamonds, it's best to move on and find a different, more informed jeweler to prevent yourself from purchasing conflict diamonds. The likelihood of you purchasing conflict diamonds from an uninformed jeweler increases your chances of participating in purchasing conflict diamonds. Numerous companies here in the United States are involved in the distribution and selling of conflict diamonds. I encourage you to be informed on these companies to avoid purchasing conflict diamonds to help decrease the recruitment of child soldiers in Africa. According to an interview conducted by Global Witness, out of the 30 companies that were investigated and interviewed, 5 responded in regards to the diamond conflict in Africa. Companies that failed to respond included Littman Jewelers, Whitehall Jewelers, and U.S. department stores like Bloomingdale's, Macy's, and Saks Fifth Avenue. Out of these 30 companies interviewed, only 5 responded. The companies that responded were Fortnoff, Pamplona, Tiffany & Company, the Signet Group, and Zale Corporation. Of these 5 companies interviewed, Tiffany & Company stood out because they described their efforts to strengthen their sourcing and auditing policies to ensure they were not involved in the selling and distribution of conflict diamonds. They have also committed to cutting plants in Botswana, which results in diamond income staying in the country. By avoiding the companies listed in this speech, we can improve the lives of children being exploited for military use. It's a small yet meaningful way to help decrease the use of military children. If we aren't purchasing their conflict diamonds, the war efforts in Africa will weaken. You can get involved by sharing this information with your friends, peers, and family. You can refer to the Global Witness website to research companies that are involved in the distribution of conflict diamonds. Avoiding the purchasing and selling will decrease the need for military children. You can make the difference. I gave you a brief history on conflict diamonds, and I informed you on how you can help decrease the exploitation of child soldiers by avoiding purchasing conflict diamonds. I've also shared with you the major companies and retailers involved with the selling and distribution of conflict diamonds. Think about it. What if that diamond ring on your finger is there because child soldiers died for it to be there? What is the story behind that diamond? Do you know? Does it make you wonder? Now I'm going to leave you with this video to help tie the speech up. This video will help encourage you to think twice about the diamonds you purchase and get a glimpse at the life of child soldiers.